If you've ever felt like your strength is slipping away or that you're losing control over how your body moves, stick with me. Because by the end of this video, you won't just have hope. You'll have a plan. 3 exercises, 15 minutes, a lifetime of confidence. Let's begin. Exercise 1, the glute bridge. The first exercise we're focusing on is one of the most deceptively simple yet profoundly effective movements you can do to restore lower body strength, joint stability, and overall confidence, the glute bridge. This is a floor-based exercise that targets the gluteus maximus, the largest and arguably most important muscle group in your entire body. For adults over 50, especially those who have spent decades sitting at desks, driving, or simply moving less, this muscle group often becomes inactive. What we refer to as gluteal amnesia begins to creep in, where the body quite literally forgets how to activate these muscles naturally. When the glutes shut down, other areas of your body try to compensate, usually in ways that lead to pain or injury. Your lower back becomes overactive, your hips become unstable, your knees bear more load than they should, and your posture begins to break down. This not only leads to discomfort in your day-to-day life, but also increases the risk of falls and limits your ability to walk, climb stairs, or lift things safely. The glute bridge helps reverse that decline. It reintroduces your brain to your posterior chain, the muscles along the back of your body responsible for power, movement, and balance. To begin, find a comfortable spot on the floor, preferably on an exercise mat. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet planted firmly on the ground. Position your arms at your sides, palms down, and place your heels about 12 to 18 inches away from your glutes. Before moving, engage your core by gently pulling your belly button toward your spine. This activation helps protect your lower back and primes the entire movement. From this setup, slowly press through your heels, contract your glutes, and lift your hips off the floor. Raise them until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Pause at the top, focus on the squeeze in your glutes, and then lower your hips slowly, vertebra by vertebra, until you're back in the starting position. Breathing plays a critical role too. As you prepare to lift, take a deep inhale through your nose. As you drive your hips upward, exhale fully through your mouth. This breath pattern not only supports core stability, but also calms your nervous system and sharpens your mind-body awareness. As you build comfort with the movement, try pausing at the top of each bridge for 3 to 5 seconds, allowing your muscles to fully contract. If you ever feel discomfort in your lower back instead of your glutes, stop and adjust. Your heels may be too far from your body, or you might be arching your spine too much. Make sure your knees track straight over your feet without collapsing inward or flaring outward. For those who find it difficult to get down to the floor, there are still options. You can perform a modified version of this movement while lying on a firm bed or even from a reclined couch position. Place a rolled towel or pillow beneath your lower back or hips for additional support if needed. What matters most is that you're practicing the pattern of lifting through your glutes, not where you do it. As you get stronger, consider introducing a resistance band just above your knees to engage your outer hips and add more lateral stability. Another progression is the single-leg glute bridge, which challenges your balance and isolates each side of your posterior chain more deeply. In terms of sets and repetitions, start with 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps, resting for 30 to 60 seconds between sets. Over time, you can build up to more repetitions or add difficulty through longer holds. Always listen to your body. Progression is important, but safety and form come first. It's easy to think that a body over 50 is past its prime, but that's not the truth. The truth is, the body adapts to what we ask of it. If we challenge it wisely and consistently, it responds. It gets stronger, more stable, more alive. The glute bridge is not just an exercise, it's a reset button. And for many people, it's the first step to getting their life back in motion. Exercise 2, wall incline push-up. Now let's shift our focus to the upper body, where weakness and stiffness tend to appear most noticeably as we age. These issues often present themselves through rounded posture, shoulder discomfort, neck pain, and a sense of fatigue during daily tasks like reaching, lifting, or even standing upright for extended periods. The solution we're focusing on here is the wall incline push-up, a safe, effective, and highly adaptable exercise that helps restore strength, posture, and control without causing joint strain or discomfort. The wall incline push-up is a modified version of the traditional floor push-up, but with one significant advantage: it removes unnecessary pressure from the wrists, shoulders, and lower back. By keeping your body at a more upright angle, this variation allows you to strengthen your chest, arms, shoulders, and deep core muscles with better control and lower risk. It's ideal for older adults who may be managing arthritis, rotator cuff issues, or limited mobility. One of the most valuable benefits of this movement is its direct impact on thoracic posture. Over the years, many of us develop poor postural habits due to long hours spent at desks, behind the wheel, or looking down at our phones. This can lead to thoracic kyphosis, or the classic rounded upper back appearance. Over time, this poor alignment limits lung capacity, strains the shoulders and neck, compresses the chest, and even interferes with our sense of balance. The incline push-up helps reverse these patterns by teaching the body to move with proper alignment again. To perform the wall incline push-up, begin by standing in front of a sturdy wall, preferably one that doesn't shift or flex. Place your hands flat on the wall at chest level, just wider than shoulder width apart. Your fingers should point upward and your palms should be open and evenly spread. Step your feet back so that your body forms a gentle diagonal line from head to heel. Keep your heels grounded and your legs straight. Engage your core by gently tightening your abdominal muscles, which helps protect your spine and align your posture. From this position, begin the movement by bending your elbows and slowly leaning toward the wall. Keep your elbows angled at about 45 degrees from your body, not flared out to the sides. As you move forward, aim to bring your face within a few inches of the wall, keeping your spine in one long, straight line. Pause for a moment at the bottom, then push yourself away from the wall by straightening your arms and returning to the starting position. As with all functional exercises, control and breath are key. Inhale through your nose as you lower your body, and exhale through your mouth as you push back. The breath rhythm supports not only your physical stability, but also calms your nervous system, improving focus and reducing tension throughout the movement. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, resting for 30 to 60 seconds between sets. Quality matters far more than quantity here. The goal is not how many you can do, but how well you maintain your alignment and breath through each one. As you get stronger, you can hold the bottom position a bit longer or slow down the tempo of each rep to increase difficulty. What many people don't realize is that the wall push-up also trains something called proprioception, your body's internal sense of position and movement. As this awareness improves, you're less likely to stumble or lose balance during daily activities. This becomes especially important as we age, when even minor missteps can lead to dangerous falls. Strengthening your upper body while reinforcing this sense of spatial control is a 2-in-1 benefit that supports both stability and safety. Perhaps most importantly, this movement carries over into your everyday life. Whether you're reaching for a box on a high shelf, pushing open a heavy door, unloading groceries, or simply standing tall in conversation, a strong upper body supports every one of these actions. The incline push-up builds strength, yes, but it also rebuilds coordination, corrects posture, and restores confidence in your ability to handle life's daily demands without pain or hesitation. And that's the real purpose here. Not to look like a bodybuilder, not to chase youth, but to age with grace, strength, and dignity on your own terms. Exercise 3, chair squat. Our final exercise might be the most underrated of all, but it's also the most essential when it comes to preserving your independence: the chair squat. On the surface, it seems simple, but don't be fooled. This single movement plays a critical role in maintaining your ability to move freely, safely, and confidently after the age of 50. Whether it's standing up from a couch, using the toilet, climbing stairs, or getting in and out of a car, the chair squat strengthens the exact muscles and movement patterns that keep you living on your own terms. As we age, one of the first declines we often experience isn't in flexibility or speed. It's in the ability to rise from a seated position without using our hands or momentum. Over time, this decline leads to muscle atrophy in the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and core. Eventually, we begin to avoid the very movements that keep us strong. This starts a vicious cycle. The less we squat, the weaker we get, and the weaker we get, the more we avoid squatting altogether. The chair squat breaks that cycle in a controlled, supportive way. To perform the chair squat, stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet roughly shoulder-width apart. Make sure the chair is secure and won't move. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulders relaxed, and your eyes facing forward. Extend your arms straight out in front of you for balance, or cross them over your chest if that feels more stable. From this position, slowly begin to shift your hips back as if you're about to sit. Lower yourself down until your glutes lightly touch the chair without actually sitting. Pause briefly, then push firmly through your heels and return to a standing position. This completes one rep. Breathing plays a vital role here. Inhale deeply through your nose as you lower down. As you begin to rise, exhale through your mouth with control. This rhythm helps engage your core, stabilize your spine, and reduce tension in your joints. It also keeps you connected to the movement, so you're not just going through the motions, you're training with awareness and intention. If the movement feels too difficult at first, don't worry. That's normal, especially if you haven't squatted in a long time. You can begin by using a higher surface, like a couch armrest, to reduce the depth of the squat. Alternatively, place a firm cushion or pillow on the chair to shorten your range of motion. You can also use your hands on your thighs or the chair arms for light support as you build confidence and strength. As you improve, there are simple ways to make the movement more challenging. One of the most effective is adding a resistance band just above your knees. This small addition helps activate your gluteus medius and improves lateral stability, an essential component for balance and fall prevention. You can also slow down each repetition, pausing for 2 to 3 seconds at the bottom before standing, or try holding light hand weights to further engage your upper body. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, resting for 30 to 60 seconds between sets. Focus on form and control, not speed or quantity. The chair squat isn't about how many reps you can do, it's about reprogramming your body to trust itself again. Beyond the physical benefits, like building strength in the legs, hips, and core, this movement delivers something even more powerful: confidence. When you regain the ability to sit and stand with ease, you reclaim a sense of autonomy that affects every area of your life. You'll feel more comfortable going out, walking into rooms without fear of losing balance, and completing daily tasks without hesitation. That emotional freedom is just as important as physical strength. Over time, you may notice improvements you didn't expect: less fatigue while standing, more ease while walking, a smoother climb up the stairs, greater stability while gardening or doing chores. These are the real victories. They don't come from machines or gyms. They come from consistent, thoughtful movement like this. The chair squat is more than an exercise. It's a foundation. It represents the ability to rise, to stand tall, to move without assistance. And for many people over 50, it becomes the single most important movement in their fitness routine, not just for what it strengthens, but for what it restores. You've just taken an important step. And I hope you're feeling it not just in your muscles, but in your mindset. Because these 3 simple movements, the glute bridge, the wall incline push-up, and the chair squat, aren't just exercises. They're tools to reclaim something we often lose without realizing it: control. Control over how you stand, how you breathe, how you move through the world with purpose and confidence. Now here's the key: consistency. It's not about being perfect. It's not about pushing until you're sore. It's about showing up just a few times a week with the intention to take care of the only body you've got. These exercises take only 15 to 20 minutes, and they can be done right in your living room without any equipment or pressure. The impact, though, can ripple across your entire life. Improved posture, fewer falls, better energy, deeper sleep, and even a lighter mood. And I want to walk this path with you, so if this video helped you, even a little, I invite you to subscribe to the channel right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new routine. We're building a space for people over 50 who refuse to give up their independence, their strength, or their future. And your story matters here. Leave a comment below and let me know. Which of the 3 exercises felt most helpful for you? Where in your body are you hoping to build strength? Legs, core, balance, posture? I read every message, and I use your words to build the next videos so they actually serve your life, your needs. And if you made it this far, type the word freedom in the comments. That way, I know you're part of this movement, of people getting stronger one smart step at a time. Your courage might just inspire someone else to start today. We're in this together. Let's keep going.